I ended up putting all of the spiders into the spider webs that are on the walls, and I thought that was such a fun idea. They look very menacing. Hello YouTube, my name is sezrawrr and welcome back to another spooky Halloween video. In this video we are doing another spooky speed build. I decided I wanted to build a Halloween party place, specifically for my 100 baby challenge, because we're coming up on another Halloween in that challenge and I wanted to have somewhere special to go for all of the family to celebrate Harvest Fest. It's going to be a little spooky themed community park. It's going to have a playground for kids, gonna have a little kids playroom, all sorts of exciting stuff, and it's gonna be all spooky themed. So we're actually going to a world that I've never played in before. I have the pack, but I have never played here before. We are building this Halloween party place in Glimmerbrook, which is the world that comes with Realm of Magic. We are going to be building our park, our Halloween party place, on this residential lot, which is called Glimmerbrook Watch. We will be changing the lot from a residential lot to a park. Let's have a look at this lot first before we get into the speed build. So here we are. It is a 30 by 20 lot. It's got some trees on there. Of course, it's not going to look like this for very much longer though. So it is a pretty decent size for a community building and a playground. I'm super excited to get into the speed build. Let's get into it. So for this, my vision was like a long, thin building that's going to be off to the side, and then we have a playground. That's what the vision of this is. Now keep in mind, I am not a builder. I've said this before, but we're going to be building this very basic building and then the playground outside. So it's a very long building. It's raised up. We got some stone. It's going to be very dark and spooky looking from the outside, and then the playground's going to be really fun. I'm really excited for that. So it's going to be all black on the outside. Now also something I should mention is it is a park. So there are things that are required for this to be deemed a park. You will see that on the left above my face cam. So you will see all of those things that have red text next to them turn green as I fill them in. All of these things you need to have in this lot for it to be deemed a park. So we're going to need a toilet, we're going to need a sink, we're going to need some benches, a chess table, patio table, outside patio chairs, and some playground equipment. All of this stuff I'm super excited for. So like I mentioned, I wanted it to be dark, but we need to see the inside, so I put some lights in there so we can see what's going on. So then on the end here, we're going to have 2 bathrooms. They're going to be genderless bathrooms. You can go regardless of what gender you are in those bathrooms. And then I knew I wanted the outside to be brick. I wanted it to be black brick, and I ended up choosing this brick. It's super pretty. And then the inside, I knew I wanted it to be fun, spooky themed wallpaper. I saw these ghosts to begin with, but thought they were a bit much for the main room, and then saw the spider webs and thought they would be amazing. So the spider webs for the main room, and the ghosts are actually for the kids playroom. I think that's super fun. And then for the bathrooms, we've gone with some basic black brick as well. I do end up changing the brick from what it is now though. And then this door, super fun. I spent ages trying to find windows to go with it though. I ended up changing from the windows you're seeing now to other windows because they just didn't work. I do love the window free placement though. That is so fun. It makes things a whole lot easier, and I ended up going with square windows. I felt like it just looked better, ended up looking more even. I don't know, that's just me. So this is going to be the shape of our building. It's just this very long building, and then on the outside is going to be where the playground is. Now the bathrooms, I absolutely love these vampires tiles, but I never use them, so I decided this would be the perfect time to use them because it's supposed to be dark and spooky and a little bit fun, so that's what I went with. I tried using the cubicles, but I didn't have big enough rooms, but then I realized that for a normal bathroom I really made these rooms a little bit too big, but it ended up working out in the end. I was just a little bit worried for a second there. I used the vampire's toilet and the vampire's counters as well. These mirrors are super damn cute. And I changed the brick here, I think, as well, so it's a darker brick. Can't forget the toilet paper. Then we put in some hand towels because you can't forget hand towels. It is bathroom after all. And we ended up putting in a little bin in the corner and a plant in the other corner as well, just to make good use of that space. So I'm really happy with how they turned out. I do still absolutely love the tiles and I love these counters. I use them a lot in my regular gameplay. So then we're doing some of the outside stuff, getting some of the requirements checked off here, getting a little chest table in there. I wanted to extend the roofing out to cover the little patio area so that if it rained you wouldn't get wet out there, which is also why I built the children's playroom on the inside as well. So there is an outdoor area if the weather's fine. It is fall after all, you don't know whether it's going to be raining or not. If it is raining, there is an indoor play area for kids as well. Spaces are all covered. It's going to be so fun. This patio outdoor table, I had no idea came with a striped umbrella in one of its swatches. It's so cute. It's giving me major Beetlejuice vibes and I'm all about it. I love it. So we're actually almost there with our requirements. We've only got 4 patio chairs, 1 playground equipment and 2 benches to go. I do end up completing the requirements, making this a complete park. But we're getting into some details here. We're getting into some of the path. I ended up using this same stone path that I used in my speed build for the graveyard that I did. And then landscaping becomes a thing. I'm not good at landscaping in The Sims 4 either. I'm just not good at actually playing The Sims 4, but I have fun with it. So now we're getting to some of the playground stuff. And I wanted to use this pirate ship specifically because the colors are so fun. And this swing set as well because it looks so rustic and kind of spooky. I don't know. I had a tough time figuring out the layout of the playground to start off with, but I end up working it out and I think it looks really fun. And I knew I wanted to use this toddlers outdoor play area as well, which is gigantic. Does it really need to be that gigantic for toddlers? But I don't know, it is. I ended up just shoving it in the back corner because that was the only place I had space for it. And I knew I wanted to use the monkey bars that had this gorgeous like red and blue flowers on it as well. So I ended up getting the layout worked fine. Once I put the path in is where it really comes together, that outdoor play area. It just looks really good once I'm able to get that path in. And then we do some extra little bits to add some Halloween fun to it as well. Really excited. So here's the path, and then I am able to center all the equipment around the path. I absolutely love how the outside turned out. I know you can't see it all yet, but once you see it all, it's going to be so fun. I cannot wait to play it in game in my 100 baby challenge. It's going to be awesome. Doing some landscaping, putting some trees in. I'm not good at this stuff, so just bear with me, but we've got a lantern tree because I thought that would be really cute, and I tried to find another big tree that wasn't going to be like overhanging too much. I really wanted to use the gnarled trees like the ones I used in my graveyard build. This one worked that I got in, but the really big one, I wanted to use that so badly as well. It reminds me of Hexus from Fern Gully, but I just wasn't able to use it. So then we've got some lanterns because you need to see. It's from some spooky, scary, atmospheric lighting, and I went with these ones to start off with until I realized that these ones actually have a Halloween swatch in them. They've got like a fall swatch and a specific Halloween swatch, and it looks so cute. So cute. So I went with these lanterns. I know that sometimes they're like flipped around the wrong way, and that's because of the direction that they face. They only face with the faces in one way. I kind of wish that they had their faces on all directions so that you could see it regardless of which way you had them facing, but they look so cute. And then I love this little like pumpkin patch area with the gravestones that I did at the entrance as well. It looks ridiculously cute. I love it. So something I should mention is I'm pretty sure I used some debug options on the inside, not so much on the outside, but definitely on the inside, on the walls mainly. There are multiple other YouTubers who have explained how to get into the debug menu. I'm not going to tell you. It is quite a lengthy process, quite some codes that you've got to type in to access debug, but it is so worth it. You can find so many cool things in the debug menus. It's so fun. We're really getting the outside coming together now, and I love it. I really do love it. My vision is coming to life. I'm so happy with it. It's so cute. But let's get to the inside now. So I ended up getting all of like the ghost looking furniture out first so that I knew some basics of what I was going to be working with. We've got a table to put some food items on, a couch to sit on, some chairs to sit on, an end table, all that stuff. And you can see I put some rugs in, and I'm putting spiders on the wall. I ended up doing some really fun stuff with the spiders later on. I'm getting all of like the spooky themed furniture that I could want, putting some chandeliers in instead of the lights that I had, and getting some of the kids' toys out for the kids' playroom that are going to be spooky themed as well. So I decided that the area near the toilets was going to be where all the food was. So you've kind of got like one end for the food and the toilets, and then you've got the other end for all of the activities, and they're so fun, all of these activities. I'm super excited for you to see. We've got a dance floor, an orange and black dance floor in there, and then I decided I should probably put some windows and a door into the playroom so that you can get into the playroom. So I went with the sliding doors from Moschino. You could really use any other door that you want if you don't have the Moschino pack. So the spiders, we're up to the spiders. I ended up putting all of the spiders into the spider webs that are on the walls, and I thought that was such a fun idea. I really loved it. It's so cool. It looks really cool. I'm really happy with it. The only thing is I'm arachnophobic, so when I first saw the spiders, it was a little bit triggering for me, and I had to take a minute to calm down and go, it's just in my game, they're not real spiders, because they look very menacing. So it took me a minute. So now I'm working on the playroom. We've got a doll's house, some bears to talk to, a toy box. I put in some potties as well because, like I said, I did want this to be for all ages, and that includes our little toddlerinos. They're going to be coming to the Halloween party place and they need some potties to go potty so that everyone is happy. And then back out into the main area, putting some decor stuff in. I loved like the dance floor area, and then the ragged curtains that I sized up are really what brings it all together. Before I put them in, I was like, it's just missing something, and it was those curtains. They are amazing. It looks so much better with those curtains in there. And then I didn't actually realize, but the cauldron that I have in the middle of the room that's on the skeleton is actually a light show. I had no idea that that was in the game, that was a thing. So I end up putting one of them in the children's area as well, the play area. So I cannot wait to see what that's going to be like. I've never used it before. And the spiders on the walls, they look so good. And then of course you cannot have a Halloween party place without some pumpkin carving stations. So we've got 4 pumpkin carving stations for everyone to carve pumpkins at. So fun. We're getting close to the end of the speed build now. I'm really happy with it. I think it looks amazing. My vision truly came to life and then was exceeded. Like, it's so much better than what I had even planned in my mind. Like, it just looks so good. I'm so happy with it. I absolutely love the defined areas. We've got like the more adult area for like the dance floor and where the food is and stuff, and then the kids area being so fun and bright and funky as well. This is exactly what I was hoping for. That is the end of the speed build, but let's have a look at this lot in the actual game. Let's do it. So here we are at the Halloween party place. Oh my god, would you look at this playground? How amazing does it look? I absolutely love it. But let's get inside and have a look at the inside. We've got the little food area over here. We've got the spooky candy bowl. I've never used it before, but I might be getting a little bit braver. We've got the bathrooms. I think that they look so cute. I love them. And then if we do a swing around, we've got the magic light show in the middle. We've got the dance floor. We've got some statues. We've got the spiders on the wall. They look absolutely sick. I love this place so much. And then up the other end, we've got the kids playroom, which came out really nicely as well. I love the contrast in the purple, having the ghosty goos on the walls. Looks amazing. It really has exceeded my expectations. So this lot will be available on the gallery. You will need to have move objects on for it to be placed the way that you see it here. And also the toddler play center in the corner here may not be there when you place it in your lot, because when I placed it here it wasn't there, but you can just easily add that into the lot yourself if you like. It's the only thing that was missing from what I could see, thank goodness, because there was a lot that was missing from my graveyard when I put it in game. But aside from that, everything is here and I love it so much. I hope you guys do too. But it will be on the gallery like I mentioned, so if you want to download it yourself, my origin ID is sezrawrr, spelt the same way that it is here. It just doesn't have plays on the end, it's just sezrawrr, and my profile picture on origin is the same as it is here, so you will find it there. I'm pretty sure it's just called Halloween Party Place. I also have some other fun things on the gallery as well, like the graveyard that I built. I have my 2 Billie Eilish Sims that I made accidentally because it accidentally happened, and my sim self that I use in the 100 Baby Challenge, so check all that out if you're interested. But guys, let me show you some still photos of this Halloween party place. But guys, that's all I have for this video. I hope that you enjoyed this spooky, scary Halloween party place speed build because I loved it so much. I really did. It was so much fun to make and I love this little lot so much. I'm so proud of it. But guys, if you would like to see more of me and more spooky Halloween content, we are getting towards the end of Halloween content for the year. So if you'd like to see that, hit the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell next to it to be notified of every time that I upload so that you don't miss out. And if you liked this video, let me know by hitting the like button down below and leave me a comment as well. Let me know what you thought of my Halloween party place. But guys, I hope you're having a very spooky day and I will see you in the next video. Bye!